So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. All right. Okay. On the agenda today, first off, a positive boost you can use, you need every day. But today, some extra boost juice so you can give some to somebody else today who's going to need it. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I might have to give you gallons of it, okay? Also, some strategies you can use today if you want to change your life pretty fast in the direction you want to go. And a few words, some wisdom, some wisecracks, all from your nearly famous motivational DJ. What? Heck, you might as well own it, right? And we'll all do it in less than 12 minutes. I'll tell you why in a second. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Life will get in the way, and then we got to fix it, got to keep going somehow, and we will. So why less than 12 minutes? So the show is supposed to be 9 minutes long. 2 times in 17 years, I've gone under 9 minutes. Sometimes it goes over, but I have to keep it under 12 minutes. Why? Because I got an email yesterday. He said, Scott, I got a problem with you. I'm like, oh my God. Is it my boss sending me a note? That's why I quit having bosses 20 years ago, because they would send me notes. We've got a problem with you. Get in my office. My home is 12 minutes from my son's school. And every single day, he loves to listen to the Daily Boost. He asks for it in the morning. It's the first thing we listen to. If it goes longer than 12 minutes, he's late for school. And if it's under, we have to talk back and forth and nobody knows what to say. I said, well, you could discuss what I talked about on the Daily Boost. Oh, good idea. So it's got to be under 12 minutes. We'll do it today. Good to have you. Thanks for stopping by. By the way, a lot of these conversations happen on my Facebook page. It's awesome. We had 400 people check in about 45 minutes from all over the world. Just cool people. And I just got out of the way. They had a little party. It was awesome. If you like a cool place to hang out, it's not just motivational quotes. We're not going to make you work hard. It's just folks living their life in a positive way, finding a positive spin on stuff and dealing with the world like we do on the show. So just go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. Thank you for the time, by the way. I'm always cognizant of even taking a few minutes to tell you about something good for you. It's weird. Shut up, Scott. Get on with the show. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so it is Monday. What's my question on a Monday? Just repeat it. How do I want to feel? Oh, my God, I messed up. That's Friday's question. Okay, use it again. Monday's question is, how's my life going? It's a twofer today. So here's why. Because most of y'all are so busy running around doing stuff. One day when the kids grow up, one day when I finally figure stuff out, one day when I get enough equity in the home, I can move where I want to go. Maybe something that might never happen again unless you got a lot of cash. But one day it'll come together. Until then, I'm putting up with all the BS I have to because that's life. I can deal with it. Scott will get me through it on the Daily Boost every single day. No, don't do that. No. Ask yourself, how's my life going? If it's really good, find a way to keep it because it's going to change. Life changes. If it's going bad, find a way to get rid of it. Even ugly, negative friends, people like that, just get rid of them. If you're sitting on the fence getting splinters in your ass, stop it. It hurts and it gets expensive at the ER to get those splinters out of your ass. So stop it. Decide one way or the other. This show's over today. You have 2 minutes at the end of the show to sit there and ask yourself, how's my life going? Write down a few notes and watch it change in front of you. By the way, this is the most valuable part of the show. If you do this, if you do what I just talked about in the last 90 seconds, it will change fast. If you do it every single day, like journaling every single day, your life will change quickly. You will be blown away by what happens in a matter of a couple of days. And certainly in a couple of months, you'll look back and say, what the heck happened? Man, I'm glad I found that stupid podcast. Wait a second. Did you call my podcast stupid? Yeah, self-inflicted. So why do you need to act 16 again? That's a strange title for a show. Oh, wait. We have potentially a commercial here.
This episode is brought to you by Google Chrome. You think you know a browser, but Gemini and Chrome? That's new. It can help you with practically anything on the web, like restoring a vintage motorcycle from a 50-page restoration blog, or finally break down that long article you've had open for weeks. Gemini and Chrome is here for it. Ready to make anything online make sense? There's no place like Chrome. Check responses, setup required, compatibility and availability varies, 18+.
Of course, Daily Boost Premium members didn't hear that, but thank you if you did. Why should you ask 16 years again? 16 years old again. Why should you? Okay, so growing up, God, it just gets in the way of your dreams, doesn't it? I mean, it's really sad. We have all kinds of dreams as kids, and it's like they go away really fast. And some of y'all, you're taking the dreams away from your kids when they're 3 years old. Well, stop it. It's so sad. So many goals and dreams pushed aside by adulting, daily responsibilities. It's like, man, somebody just fires the gun and you're off and running. It's a race is on and you just keep on going. I run into you a lot. You're about 40 years old, 45 years old. You took off running right out of high school and finally slowed down when you found me one day. So, what have I been thinking? I said, I don't know. Where you been? So think about this. When you were 16, the only freedoms you enjoyed were what your parents allowed, or the ones you can get away with. You're not going to hear those stories, not on the show. When you grew up, you got total freedom and complete and total control. Hey, Scott, are you kidding me? I'm an adult. I have no total freedom. I have no choice. Yeah. Come here. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You had total, complete control of everything going on in your life. You're just not accepting it. Prove it? I'll prove it. Okay, take a breath. Now hold it. That's it. Now, you do whatever you want to do right now. It's completely up to you. You have total, complete control. Are you holding a breath? You decide. You don't have to take another breath if you don't want to. I can't make you either. It's a podcast guy over here. I cannot make you take that breath. How you doing with that? If I were you, I'd make a decision. You have total control of your life. Get over it. Accept it. Just do it. If you don't have it today, you can have a little bit more tomorrow if you pay attention to it. So we're speaking the truth this week, aren't we, Scott? Yeah, kind of fired up. So if you lived today like you were 16 years old, what might it look like? In my generation, kind of hazy, kind of smoky, to be honest with you. Kind of psychedelic a little bit. If you lived today like you were 16, what would it look like? Well, you'd probably go to school and educate yourself. Stop watching the news. Stop getting spoon-fed stuff on Netflix. You'd pick up a book and read it. And if it's not good, you'd throw it away and pick up another one. You'd talk to smart people. Maybe listen to the coolest, smartest podcast on the planet. Which one would that be? You would educate yourself, wouldn't you? Self-education blows away $250,000 in college debt, I promise you. But you would educate yourself. In fact, if you educate yourself well enough today, you can pay off that debt if you haven't done that yet. Your friends would be real friends. They wouldn't be Facebook friends. They wouldn't be people you met at the office, would they? Most people's friends are from the office, but are they really? I think over time you get some friends from the office. Yes, they're friends for a time and a reason and a season. And a few will last a lifetime, but not that many. You'd have real friends. Remember your real friends from high school? Oh, yeah. The ones you got in trouble with? Oh, yeah. We did. We burned down a barn and a big field. I'm not going to tell you where it was because the case is still open. But, man, we had good friends. You would dream about your future if you were 16 again, maybe endlessly. You still doing that? You'd be excited about what was to come in your life. That anticipation engine fired up. You wouldn't be allowed to drink, by the way. Your mind would be clear. If you did, you would have to sneak it. Some of you are doing that right now, aren't you? But you wouldn't be allowed to, and you probably wouldn't want to. It wouldn't be part of what you did. And a lot of the things that kind of derail us, I'm not saying don't drink. I'm just saying moderation, right? But your mind would be clear. Naturally. So people say, hey, I'm sober. Like, hey, you're born that way. Okay, cool. You would embrace having fun just for the fun of it. You know what else? You wouldn't get in debt. You wouldn't do that. Wouldn't have the ability to do it. Yeah, yes. If they gave credit cards to 12-year-olds, I would have got. Yeah, but they didn't, thank goodness, because we know what's better for kids. But you wouldn't do that, would you? So why would you do it now? Your freedom is being sucked away by debt. You would sleep a lot. Biologically, yes, kids are going to sleep a lot longer in the morning, but you could still do it now. Until you get to be my age, and like 5 o'clock you wake up, you say, why? The job you have today would have felt like prison when you were 16. Does it still feel that way today? You wouldn't put up with it if you're 16. You would busy yourself all day with life. Not much would matter. It'd be like, what are you doing? I don't know. You don't have to be 16 again. I'm not saying that. And, you probably, well, no, actually, you can't be 16 again. That's just the truth. But imagine how fun it would be if you knew then what you know now and you actually used it. Well, you can do that today. You can. I have a class reunion coming up in October. I'm probably not going to go because last time I was there, there's a bunch of 16-year-olds that I have known for 40 years, and they're all acting 60, and it's pissing me off. I'll stop it, so I'm not going back. Although I might, because I act younger and look younger than they are. So I might go back and just sashay throughout the room and just say, look at me. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Hey, do me a favor. We had a great Boost coaching call last week. Boost coaching is only for Daily Boost Premium members. Man, an incredible coaching call. An hour and a half on the phone with these guys. Zoom call is awesome. You need to, if you want a coaching call, you need to be part of Daily Boost Premium. There's other stuff too. The Ask Me Anything podcast, which I just decided to do today, and a whole lot more coming out as well. We can connect more when you are. If it's not up to you, well, it is up to you. But if you don't want to do it, that's cool too. Stay here. But Daily Boost Premium. All right, what's coming up tomorrow? We have, dealing with a crisis. Oh, heck, if we don't have a crisis in our life, just make one up. It's a good reason to get stuff done when you have a crisis. That is tomorrow's show. It's going to be awesome. I'll see you then.